So I was always thinking, this idol actually belongs to where Krishna was living, Vrindavan. So this is the thought that came to me. And see, we can have many thoughts, but how do you know this is true? I got the answer later. Since we started moving towards this plan of having a temple, Guruvayur temple in Vrindavan, started acquiring land, got 6 acres. We are looking for more. This process was going on. So there is one lady who receives messages from Krishna. She did not believe it. This is Krishna. Because normally, if imagine Jesus comes and talks to you, will you actually believe it is him? First question is, how is he talking to me? Why should he speak to me? Am I eligible? Don't you think all these questions will come? Same thing happened to this lady. When the messages were coming, she didn't believe it. Then she started writing poetry in Braj language, that is the language of Krishna, which is not used much now. She doesn't know this language. She wrote 300 poetry. Can you believe it? She keeps on writing poetry in a language which she doesn't know. So now, normally who's giving it? Somebody else apart from her. So then one point in time Krishna spoke, Mohanji is making a temple for me in Vrindavan that will become world famous. And I and her family and myself, we actually went to Guruvayur. And Krishna told her, I'll show you my form when as 8-year-old boy. And she did not know what is this. She did not know about this. And it so happened, there was some other interaction between me and her. I mean, I did not know her much. But she had an imbalance because of the huge energy. See, when you are communicating with something more powerful continuously, your energy pattern changes. You see, energy pattern change. Like for example, if there is a capacity for this light bulb, imagine a power which is double this capacity comes into the light bulb, either it gets burnt up or it's burst, right? Similarly, when continuously different flavors of energy reaches you, your original alignment changes. So she had a bit of imbalance. And at one point in time, Krishna said, Mohanji will come here on 21st of December, meet him, he will align you. So she knows where I stay when I come to her place. And she contacted them. So they said, Mohanji is in Europe now. And even if he comes, he will not come to this city. He comes to Bangalore where he lives. I don't think he will come here. So then she thought, okay, it's an illusion. Because sometimes you start thinking yourself, oh, this may happen. And it so happened, I had a conference in Slovenia. So I was not planning to travel to India. And at that conference, the participant was Obama. And like that, it was a big conference they were planning. And I had agreed to participate. And later, because of COVID, Obama cancelled it. It was post-COVID. It was 21, 22, I think. Cancelled it. So I went back home. I went back to India. And I was visiting Shirdi. And from Shirdi, I thought, okay, I'll make a pilgrimage on the coastal. So I told these people where I normally stay in this particular place. When I said, please, I'm coming there. Please arrange a car. So we'll go on a pilgrimage tour. So he said, most welcome. And I ended up reaching there on 21st of December. In that place. This was completely unplanned. And she came to me. And then she said, this is what, and Krishna had said, the poetry book which she has, that do not show this to anybody except Banke Bihari, which is a temple in Vrindavan, and to me. So she showed me, and it was beautiful, beautiful verses, very beautiful poetry, very mellow, mild, filled with a devotion, all these things. And I gave it back and I touched her head like Shaktipat. And she was feeling okay. I said, wait for 3 days. What happened in 3 days? Then I left. I was going on the pilgrimage, I left. And she doesn't know me so much. This is the first or second time I'm meeting her. We don't know each other much. What happened was she had loose motion, diarrhea, vomiting, and she was in very bad shape. And also, she lost connection with Krishna. There's no more communication. She was devastated. 3-4 days went like that, and the family was thinking whether we should hospitalize her. Mohanji messed her up. So, and then it went on for after a while, and then I was through this coastal. I was reaching Guruvayur. Eventually, I was going to the temple. So I called up this gentleman with whom I stay. I said, "Would you like to come? I'm going to this temple. You can come with me." I said, "Yeah, Mohanji, I'll come." So then he said, "Can I bring this lady also?" I said, "Sure." So they all came to Guruvayur. The moment they decided to come, she became okay. And then Krishna started speaking. "I told you, I'll take you to my 8-year-old form. That's where you're going." She did not know about that temple before. But before she came, she knew about it. And then he said, "You know what happened? There are so many blockages in you from past lives. Mohanji plugged all those things out. That is why it was so painful. You are cleansed now." And then she came. Then when I was talking to the chief priest about this temple, she was there. You see, that was the first time when I actually discussed that matter before we bought the land. And then one by one, and then I was thinking, if Krishna comes back, he's 8-year-old Krishna there, but when he comes back, I want him to come back like a king, a ruler. So there are so many widows. Widows means ladies whose husbands die. They don't stay at home. This is a custom. Many come to Vrindavan, but they are all above 60 or 70 or 80. And most of them, they come there and they don't have nobody. They don't get food sometime, clothing sometime, medical help at all. So I decided to create accommodation, like a geriatric thing next to the temple. So all these, most of them, I don't know whether all the ladies I can accommodate, but at least 100 of them can stay there, worship in the temple, get free food, free medical support, all those things. So Krishna as a king will look after his people, and develop that area. So all the money coming in there will be recycled back into the same place. This is the idea of this temple. So that is how this starting. And while we are speaking, they're doing the ceremonies there for starting the show. There's a small story behind this. Behind everything, there is a story. Behind all, we have something to say. Nothing is accidental. Nothing is accidental. So that's the story of Krishna. Isn't it like a fairy tale? But some realities are like that.